Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So, first and foremost today, I want to make a disclaimer. So my title today is a question. Did I pick the right college for me? And the answer is yes. I want to get that clear and out of the way because of the questions you might have. But basically what I'm going to talk about today is how to decide which college is right for you. There's a lot to do, there's a lot that you have to research and everything, and I'm going to describe what I've done to pick the college that was right for me. So, as I said, first of all, there is research. You need to know a lot about every college that exists, or at least those that you have heard of and you are interested in. So, there's a lot of colleges all around the UK now. In London, in Liverpool, everywhere that you can imagine, there is a theatre college. And that is no surprise. There's more theatre graduates every year, the numbers are increasing, and everyone wants the job. It's a fun career, it can be a hobby that you have turned into a career, so obviously there's going to be lots and lots of people wanting to do this job. Now, a lot of people ask me, how do you know that it's the right college? How would I know? What makes it different? What makes it different to the other college? They're really both good for me, but which one should I pick? So, I have some top tips that I used when I was picking my college, and this is why I chose the college. So first and foremost, whilst you're researching, you have to know as much as possible of all the colleges that you are interested in. But you have to keep in mind, what is it that you want to get out of college? What do you want to achieve? Do you want to be more of a singer, more of an actor, more of a dancer, a triple threat? You want to do everything, you want to do straight acting, you want to do just dance, you want to be a commercial dancer. There's a lot of industries that you can get into from musical theatre college. But, as I said, you need to know what you want. So for me, I knew that I wanted to do musical theatre, but I also wanted to focus a bit more on dance. And that is because when I left Malta and I came to the UK to study musical theatre, I knew that my singing was a bit better than my dance at the time. So then I decided, okay, so what should I do? Shall I keep focusing on my singing and get a career in that? Or shall I work on my dance, hopefully get it up to a level that is good enough, and pursue what I want to do, musical theatre, do all three? So then I decided, yes, that is what I want to do. I want to do musical theatre, so I need to work on my dance. So I decided to go to a college that is slightly more dance-based. I say slightly because in my college we've done every type of thing. We've done acting, singing, dancing. It was quite 50-50 based as well, so we did a lot of things. We did a lot of choral, we had private singing lessons, private acting lessons. We had a lot offered. But obviously, my college focused a bit more on dance. I had a lot of dance examinations to do. I'm qualified as a dance teacher now as well, so that took a bit more of the percentage of what I've studied. But I knew about it and I was happy about it because I knew that I wanted to focus on my dance to get it up to standards. So that's what I did. I went to a college that focused a lot on dance. But as I said, every college is totally different. So you find colleges which are based on dance, you find colleges that are very, very drama based as well, so you can always apply for them. And there are also colleges that their priority is singing. Right, so another thing that you need to do before you actually start auditioning for the colleges is research the college more specifically. So when you decided what colleges you want to audition for, which you think they fit for you, you need to research them really deeply. You need to know the faculty, you need to know who taught there, who founded the college, who's the creator of the college, what is the college's history. Has the college ever had any different names that you can research further about so you can go back into the history of the college? Make sure that you tailor all of these decisions that you're making to suit you. When you go to a college, some colleges are so big that unfortunately you might just become a number. But if you pick the college that you want to go to and you make sure that this is the one and I know I can succeed from here, when you go into that college, when you step foot in for your audition, make sure that you bring that with you to the audition because they can see it. behind the audition panel, they can see the determination, they can see the hard work, they can see that you've researched and you know about the college. One thing that is really good to do is try and check in your contact list people that you already know that have been to the college, or know people who have been to the college or graduated from there or are still studying there or have taught there, like your past teachers. Maybe they have been teaching there, or maybe your past teachers have studied there as well. So make sure that you go through all of your contact list and see who it could be that could get you that link towards the college. Now, as I said, if you know someone who studied at the college, who taught at the college, that's going to help you loads, because they can give you more insight of what the college life is like and what to expect when you do go for the audition. My top question would be, do you know what studio I would be dancing in? Do you know what studio I would be singing in? And this is for the audition, because you need to prepare dances that will use the space. You need to prepare a song that is going to sound good in the area. So try and get all of that down from the people that you might know. Also, most colleges have an alumni page on their website or their Facebook or something like that. So if you click on that and check who their alumni are, what they're doing at the moment, what they're performing in, what have they performed in, that will give you a better insight as to what you might achieve from your career when you have been to the college. Also, if you manage to find any students that are still studying there, that can give you a bigger insight, because it's going to tell you everything that's going on. You know what the college life would be like, and you will know everything that you need to know from before. Right, so when you are checking about the faculty, you need to know if they've taught somewhere else, if they are performing at the moment, where have they performed, what do they teach. That is a very good thing to know. Make sure that you know what they teach and make sure that you research them. So try and write it all out, and then before you actually go to the audition or apply, make sure that you test yourself and know who these people are, because when you walk into the audition room, you want to know, okay, that might be my ballet teacher, and that might be my jazz teacher, and that is probably my singing teacher. You need to know the difference, because you need to know who you are performing for. Now, obviously, you do all this research and then you work it all out and see what's best for you. There might still be a number of colleges that you might want to apply to. So another good thing that you can do is a pros and cons list. I always believe in a pros and cons list, because I always think that whilst you're writing it out, you can think more. So if you write it out and you see it there, black on white, in front of your face, you know what are the good things, what are the bad things about this college, and what's it going to do for you. So some things that you might want to take into consideration are location. Do you want to move from where you are? Do you want to move from home? Because that is a big thing. I left Malta because I was ready to, because of my career, but not everyone is willing to do that. So if you know that there's a college close by to you, why not try and apply for that if you know that you're not going to be okay living away from your family? Also, apart from location, you need to look at the lifestyle there, the lifestyle in the area. You're going to be spending a lot of time in this area. So if you're going to live there, you're going to have to not just go to college. You're probably going to have to find a part-time job. You're probably going to have to build a life there. You're going to have your college friends, obviously, but also you want to build a life where you are, because that is good for your mental health. Because obviously, as you know, a theatre college can be very demanding. It consists of a lot of hours, and also you are committing your life for this college for a while. Also, one thing that I will always say is never be held back by what the college has on social media. Some colleges might have thousands and millions of likes on their posts, and some colleges might not. But that doesn't mean that them colleges are not as good. It means that the college is a bit smaller probably, and that might be what you want. One thing that I always kept in mind when I chose my college was that I wanted to have more of personal attention. This means that I can get more personal corrections. I wouldn't be just a number. I would be known as Antoine in the college, and that's what I wanted. I wanted my teachers to come on the journey with me, to come onto the ride with me and know where I'm improving, what I need to do to improve, and all of this. So that might be something that you might want to consider. Do you work better in a smaller group? Do you work better in a bigger group? Also, one more thing is to never be disheartened. I went to a very dance-based college and I saw pictures of these beautiful dancers on the college's website, and I was like, wow, I'm not going to be able to do that. But I just didn't let that get into my head, and I said, this is why I'm going to this college, because I want to be able to do that. So clearly, if they're producing it on these people, they will most probably produce it on me as well. Right, so when you've done all of your research and it's all done, and you have chosen some of the colleges that you might want to audition for, you need to actually check when the audition dates are. This is very important because you need to line them all up and see, okay, I managed to do that one, I managed to do that one, and I managed to do that one. Because with all of these colleges that you're auditioning for, if they're not in your area, you're going to have to travel, and that takes a lot of planning as well. You might have to get a hotel room, you might have to stay around in the area for a couple of days. You need to actually ask the college when you apply for your audition if recalls or there's going to be callbacks, and if so, are they going to happen on the same day? Are they going to happen a week later? Like, try and get as much information as you can. Colleges love it when you apply, give it a few days and then call up, check if your application has come through, check if, as I said, if there's any callbacks that might be happening and everything like that. Make sure that you ask, because when they ask, they love it. They know that you are interested in the college. That gives you also a bonus because you've already spoken to them. It's not just all via email or online. It gives them such a better knowledge of you before you actually go to the college. And also, if you ever receive anything from the college, like if you receive a audition day timetable, make sure that you reply promptly. Don't leave it there for 2, 3, 4 days, because that will be considered very unprofessional of you. And you want to make sure that if this is the college for you, you want to make sure that you show them the best part of you. And by just replying to an email, you show them a lot of respect. You show them that you respect that they've taken the time to send this to you, because obviously, as you all know, you're not going to be the only auditionee there, so there's more people there. But also make sure that you don't come across as very enthusiastic, and there can be a very, very fine line between these two. So, as I said in the beginning, picking the right college for you is very crucial. You really need to pick the right college, because this is going to be 3 years of your life working towards your career. So it's not going to be anyone else's, it's just you. The teachers at this college have already had their career and are still having it teaching. People who graduated, they're having their career as well. People who are studying there, they are there because they know they wanted to be there, and now they're part of the family of the college. Because once you get into a college, it's not just a college, it's family. You're spending 3 years with these people. But there we go, those are my top tips of how to choose the best musical theatre college for yourself. If you've got any questions, any burning questions that you want to ask me, please leave a comment down here on the comments box below, and also make sure you take a look at the description box below to follow me on my social media, and that way you can keep in touch even more often if you need. But also make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date. I upload twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays, so you know when to come here and check for my next video. But until then, if you've got any requests of what videos you want me to film next, please leave them down here and I will get them to you as soon as possible. But that's it from me from now, and I will see you all very soon.